Hi everyone, welcome back to Pronunciation with Emma. Today we're going to have a look at the two TH sounds, the voiceless th and the voiced v sound. Let's start firstly with the voiceless sound because this one tends to be a little bit easy for people to start with. So, how do we do this sound? You need to put your tongue in between your teeth. Now, one important thing I need to mention is where the airflow is. So what a lot of people do is they kind of bite their tongue a little bit too hard. If you do that, the airflow goes round the sides of the tongue. Something like, and that's not how it's done. What we need to do is very, very gently just rest our top teeth here on our tongue. The airflow should be here. It should actually be coming between the top teeth and the tongue. So it's something like, so the air is coming here. What you'll find is when native speakers they speak quite quickly, they tend to not stick their tongue out as far. So they do something like just slightly behind the teeth, just here, and they don't stick it out too far. The way we're going to practice today, oh, I cannot speak, oh my goodness. The way that we're going to practice it today though, is by doing it with our tongue kind of sticking out a little bit. It's a lot easier to practice it this way, and then as you develop your fluency and your confidence with the sound, you can start trying to put your tongue back inside a little bit more. But it's no problem if you start with that's okay. So let's have a practice. Put your tongue in between your teeth. If you find that the air is coming around the sides instead of here between your teeth and your tongue, then it's probably because you're pressing too hard. So soften it a little bit, don't bite too hard. That's the sound we need, okay? Let's have a practice with some words. Think. Through, thought, anything, healthy, monthly, tooth, wealth, worth. And in a sentence, think it through before you do anything. Think it through before you do anything. At a natural speed, think it through before you do anything. Now to practice the other one. This is the one that tends to be the tricky one, but really it's the exact same pronunciation. The only thing we need to do is just voice it here, and that's the tricky part, but let me show you a trick on how you can do that. So firstly, the position is exactly the same as the other one. Put your tongue in between your teeth. That's the voiceless one, okay? Now we need to add vibration. Now, if you find that really tricky, here's a tip. Start with a vowel sound, okay? All vowels in English are voiced, so start with your favourite one. I'm just going to start with ah, okay? It's very neutral, doesn't matter which one you go with. Then, as you are doing this ah sound, or your chosen vowel, whatever it is, you are vibrating your vocal cords, right? If we weren't vibrating our vocal cords, it would just sound like you see what I mean? So it's just air. We need to get those vocal cords vibrating. Start with a vowel. As you're doing that, move your mouth into the position as the sound that we did before. So your tongue is in between your teeth, but you've got to keep the vibration going. So let me show you what I mean. Start with a vowel and move into that position. So you see what I'm doing? By starting with the vowel, I know how it feels to make my vocal cords vibrate, all right? So keep the vowel sound going, but at the same time, you need to be doing that position that we did before with the other TH sound, where your tongue is in between your teeth. With practice, you'll be able to do it without the vowel. And that's that. Let's have a practice with some words. This, that, these, another, together, father, breathe, soothe, clothe. And in a sentence, their mother and father live together. Their mother and father live together. At a natural speed, their mother and father live together. Something else that people find quite tricky is this combination of s and z. Let's have a practice with these and notice how my tongue moves, okay? Really focus on that. Maths. Fs, fs. You see how my tongue moves very quickly? It just moves back. Fs, fs. Maths. Maths. The voiced one is very similar, so we need to keep our vocal cords vibrating. We start with v, and then we very quickly move into a z. It's the exact same movement as fs, but this time we need to keep the voice going, the vibration here. Vz, vz, vz. That's the only difference. Let's practice with a couple of words. Clothes, clothes, vz. You see how quickly my tongue moves back? Vz. Clothes. I do have a video about just this word. If you're curious to know how to pronounce it and a little hack to make it easier, I will link that down in the description for you. Go and check that out. Let's focus on some other words. Soothes, soothes, vz, vz. See how quick it is? Soothes, soothes. Teethes, teethes, vz, vz. Teethes. And that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it and you've learned something new. Do let me know in the comments which word with one of the TH sounds do you find the most difficult to pronounce. I'm really curious to know which ones you struggle with. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, do give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, all of that stuff. You know the drill. Have a fantastic week, guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye. Hi everyone, welcome back to Pronunciation with Emma. Today we're going to have a look at the two. Start with a vowel and move into that position.